What it do, what it do? It's your boy, Let 'em know Zoe, back with another video. Today, I am out here by the lake. I ain't gonna tell y'all what lake, because I'm not trying to dox myself. But anyway, I'm out by the lake. Had to get some air today, because, you know, can't nobody stay in one place all the time. I had some cabin fever, so I had to get up out of there. But today, what I want to talk about is this new statue that's in New York City. The statue of this black woman. And I can't say that I really saw that coming, but I don't know. Maybe it's actually somewhat of a welcome change. Apparently the sculptor of the statue, his name is Thomas J. Price. He is the one who decided to put up the statue. And I don't know exactly what his inspiration was, but I don't know. It's something to behold. So what I've heard is that this statue is 12 feet tall and is made of bronze, and it is of a woman who is apparently black, and she's just wearing like plain clothes, like a plain t-shirt, like some form-fitting pants, I guess some jeans maybe, and she got like some braids, like some neck length braids, and she has her hands on her hips, kind of like this, just like, you know, looking kind of sassy. I don't know. And again, I don't know, like the inspiration for that video, for that statue is just weird. Because I mean, honestly, in my personal opinion, I don't think that it really it is the best reflection on black women. I mean, I don't think it's really anything inherently negative about the statue. I just think that the kind of image that it portrays of the black woman is not really ideal. Because that statue, like that style of statue, is not the first one that you would see in New York City. There are statues all over the city of historical American figures who are, you know, usually the statues are usually inspired by white American men of antiquity. And I mean, that's cool. I mean, I'm American, so I'm proud to know my history of the country and everything, and I see nothing wrong with that. But in the particular case of the statue of this woman, it's like, what am I supposed to think? What am I supposed to say? Like, who even is that? And I don't think that the statue is supposed to be inspired by any particular woman. I think that the statue is just meant to represent the general, you know, I guess middle class black woman. And it's in New York City, so I guess it's meant to represent black American women and anybody else who may, you know, style themselves in a similar way to the way that black American women do, since we have a distinct culture. But yeah, I do have some qualms about the statue, because like I said before, I just want to hit on that point again. The statue looks somewhat sassy. But before I talk about that, I just want to draw some attention to my little buddies that I just happened to run across. And they're staring at me. Look at this one right here. He acting all whatever. Yeah, you see me. Yeah. Oh, he running away. All right. I ain't gonna do nothing to y'all. Y'all good. But yeah. So this woman, the statue, she had her hands on her hips, looking kind of sassy, like I said before. And that word sassy it's not inherently bad, but in recent years in America, that word has been used to negatively refer to men, typically black American men. And it's like, it's funny to me. It seems like no matter what the issue is, no matter what the topic of discussion is, we always seem to find a way to put a negative twist on black men. No matter what the fucking topic of combo is, I don't get it. So they love to call us sassy, whatever. But I guess I'm getting a little off topic. She looks sassy. She looks, I mean, in my personal opinion, the statue kind of looks like it's portraying a woman, I guess, who is posturing in a way that kind of says she's ready to take on the world. Because like she looks like, you know, just, you know, somewhat serious, somewhat standoffish. Because I know like many black women, I know many American women, black or otherwise, because, you know, this is one country, so of course we're all going to practice the culture, regardless of race. But her overall demeanor in the statue, it just screams like opposing energy, in my personal opinion. She doesn't seem like she is the type, and I kind of feel funny now because I'm literally like attributing real characteristics to a statue, but I'm thinking of the type of archetype of woman that the statue most likely represents. It kind of seems like the statue represents a woman who is not really receptive to leadership. And I know this may kind of feel or sound like a stretch, but honestly, I'm beginning to think that that statue was built in order to cause Americans to reflect on black women. That's what I'm beginning to think. And I mean, you can say I'm wrong if you want. That's perfectly fine. Because I'm pretty sure that the statue is up for interpretation. There is no one particular way that the statue should be seen. And I think that's the best way, honestly, because everybody is different. We all have different perspectives. So what I'm getting from the statue is that what I'm getting from the statue is that strong, independent energy that is typically associated with black American women. And some black American women and American women in general, some of you guys may be proud to kind of embody that strong, independent energy archetype. But I mean, as a woman, I don't really think that that's to your benefit. Like, I kind of think that the statue being like solely of just one black woman, and they made a point to make sure that the statue is perceived as a black woman, all the way from the hairstyle, which was braids, to the facial features, you know, the nose, the lips, the body, you know, she had the prominent hips, that the curvaceous figure that black women are usually known for. And so there's no question in my mind that that statue was inspired by black women and meant to represent black women. But when you represent her standing there alone by herself, what does that say? It's a statue of a single black woman, and she has no identity in particular. So I'm guessing she was just meant to represent something. But why couldn't they have built a statue of a black couple instead of just a black woman? Why couldn't they have built a statue of a black family instead of just the black woman? Like, the more I think about it, it's beginning to kind of like make me think that like they're trying to get us into this headspace of thinking that like black women, or maybe women in general, but like they're just trying to like focus on black women, how they're somehow like meant to be alone or like by themselves. Like they're really trying to drive home this whole strong and independent shit to us, to Americans. And I mean, as a nation, I am more than willing to say that the USA is strong and independent, but just a woman, like just one person, like there is no strength in oneness. I mean, well, let me rephrase that. There is not much strength in being one person relative to like compared to the strength of an entire nation or just unity in general. There's more power in unity than there is in solitude. That's what I believe. And so to see the Black woman portrayed as like a single entity who has to like stand alone and like fend for herself and be hard and tough and rough, and it hurts me. It hurts my heart, because I know that regardless of whatever messaging this country and this culture may be trying to tell us, nobody is meant to always be alone. If you're a woman, you're not meant to be alone. If you're a man, you're not meant to be alone. If you're a child, you are not meant to be alone. God did not create us just to live our entire lives in solitude and hate everybody who tries to come closer. Like, there is strength in numbers. There is strength in unity. And that sculpture in New York City, one thing that I can say is that they definitely built it well. But as far as the thought process behind it, I don't know if I would say that went very well. But this has been my perspective. And once again, it is your boy, Let 'em Know Zoe, signing out. Like, comment, subscribe, share. See y'all.